Good morning, welcome to St Albans. We're at Albans Lakes today. I'm on the Match Lake. Never fished the Match Lake before. I fished Willow, I believe it is, just over there with my carp gear and had some nice fish. There's a picture of me holding a 23-pound carp out of there I caught earlier in the season, earlier this year, on my website on fishingviews.co.uk. But this lake I've not fished. I think it's cold enough now that things are going to start getting a little bit more tricky. Just missed my first bite on the method feeder while I was focusing on filming, which is never very good. But we'll get that chucked out there again and see if we can catch a fish. I will catch up with you a little bit later. Just pop that back out there again. Just got the GoPro on. Flick the barrel on over. It's pretty deep out there. It's taken a long time to sink. Just letting that sink. Tighten the line up a little bit. As you can see, I am fishing with a bit of a bend in the rod, a bit of an angle on the rod today rather than straight out, because quite low to the water here. And yeah, I've got the rod quite away from me because I want to be able to get in and out quickly to set these cameras up. So I've just got it hanging off the front legs. Let's give that a little bit more tension. So 3 quick fish there. Clicker says £10. Camera's on. You watch. No more fish. Suppose I'm fishing. How far am I out there? 30 metres maybe. Got me 11-foot end zone feeder rod out with just a 30-gram feeder, just because I've clipped up just short of the middle and also out to the other side. There's 2 clips on this reel. This is a Preston Extremity. And it's the first trip out, and it's caught 3 fish already. It's weird, I wasn't super confident of catching many fish this morning after my last session, but I've got to say the weather really put me off on the last session. The wind was just ridiculous and I couldn't really see my tip moving between the wind and the bites. But there hasn't been much doubt about the bites with the carp. That last one, the bream, was as you'd expect, just some little taps. The first one came just over 10 minutes, so I think I'm going to leave this at 15-minute casts. See what that brings in. Can't get the other camera set up at the moment because I'm waiting for a phone call. See if we can get one of these fish on film anyway. Just that. Body cam. New view. I've had the body cam strapped for a little while, but not convinced by it. But let's give it a go today and see how it works. See what sort of footage we capture. I mean, at least it's a little bit more dynamic. But yeah, just like standard method feeder. quick stop on a 16, I think that is. So yeah, as I was saying, these 2 meals, I had a whole load left over. I barely used any the last time I went. So I took them home and put them in the freezer. So they've been in the freezer for over a week. Open that tree. Plop, sink the line. And this is taking quite a while to actually get down. Need to work out where this camera's pointing. Anyway, that's what I've got on the hook at the moment. There's a carp, without a doubt. Made that bite. Coming in quickly. Another mirror. A bit of line to keep the edge on. Just in the scissors, that's going to be an awkward one. It's still lively. Look at this gorger. That was tough. Anyway, about £3 maybe that one. So I'll say there's only 2 that one. But no, let's see if we can get some more fish. I've had 3 carp, a couple about 4. Last one was a couple of pounds maybe, and a nice bream, a couple of pound. Let's catch some more. Not too cold. I do have my Matrix tri-layer salipets on with some jogging bottoms underneath. Not cold at all. Quite like these salipets. Not saying they're any better than anybody else's, but I don't have anybody else's. I have Matrix ones. And it's not because I'm a tackle tart and want to wear everything Matrix, I just know what sizes fit me. Oh yeah, the hat's new as well. Yes, it's a Matrix hat. So maybe I am a bit of a tackle tart. But the reason I got the hat is I bought something from somewhere, I think it was Angling Direct, and I needed to spend a few quid more to get free delivery, so I bought the hat. So that little ploy works, doesn't it? But this is a very warm hat, without a doubt. And I don't like the beanies with peaks on, if I'm honest, because this sticks out far enough. With my head down like this, it's blocking the sun. Fairly quiet, a little bit of traffic noise in the distance because we're right on top of the A414. Popped into the tackle shop, first time I've actually been in the tackle shop. I had a chat to the guy in there. He said the big weights are coming out on these pegs, so that's why I'm sitting on these pegs. It's silly to ignore what people are saying, and he's saying they're coming out all over the place, so decided I'd go middle-ish, wouldn't go all the way to the other side. I suspected the fish would be deeper down in the water, and so it seems. I mean, nothing for the first couple of chucks, and then it has been a bit manic. I'm wondering to change the bait to something a little bit more visual. Might change the bait over next time. It sounds like sacrilege, doesn't it? I've caught 4 decent fish with those hookable expanders, but I'm not confident they stay on the hook. A little bit of disturbance, they can fall off. I'd like something a bit more durable. That was a knock. Could have been a liner. Looked like a liner. I'm sure someone's shooting a shotgun around there. It's been going off, should I say, since I've been here. So I think this lake is, I'm not going to say it's unique. Oh, let's catch the fish. Okay, just under 10 minutes. 9 minutes 48, the stopwatch said there. Is this a carp? Because it's pulling. Pretty sure when I'm winding that in, I'm in front of the GoPro. This is the first outing for this Preston extremity reel. I've got to say, casting with it's nice. It does live up to its billing of being a good caster. This is the what do you call it? The 50 size. I'll have a look, see what it says on the wall in a minute when I finish talking about my fish. That unhooked itself. I think, as you've seen before, I'm not great at holding on to these fish. I've still got a lot of fight. I'm not going to try. Don't want to drop him. That's a couple of pounds. Good sport. So there's a little short stumpy tree out there. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like it's had the top cut off. It's the shortest. There's 2 trees out there, 2 short ones, and I'm aiming for the one at the left, so you can gauge how accurate that is of my casting. I've got to say, I think that was pretty good. You could see there's a swell come up then as that went down. Just going to tighten up to that as it sinks. Get the stopwatch going again. Click around to 14. suppose the thing with this cooler weather fishing now, not that today feels like cooler weather fishing with fish every 10 minutes, but it's changing your outlook, being patient. Summertime you wouldn't leave it out there for 10 minutes without bites or knocks. So it's just getting used to that different attitude or different outlook of colder fishing, less bites. What's the time now? Time's just gone 10:30. Been fishing. Probably only been fishing for about an hour, because I did fanny around getting here, setting up on the phone. So £14 in an hour I don't think is too shabby. I mean, we probably are now. Are we now officially winter? I don't know. What is it? It's the 3rd of November today. Is that winter time? I've always considered November winter. I'm going to say it's winter. That's a gentle bite, considering that feels like a car. That was 4 minutes. So there's me talking about getting used to slower bites. Match weights are still £200 in this lake, the last match, so over the stamp of fish I can see, catching every 5 minutes. Well, that's the case. I don't know if you can see the rod bending there. It doesn't bend as much as my 10-foot rod. It's got a little bit more backbone to it. This is rated for 50 gram feeders. The other rod doesn't actually say what it's rated for. I wouldn't want to cast any too heavy out with it. That's annoying. Let's get the fish in. Nice one. Up to the bottom. 4, maybe 5 pounds. That's I've got to say that's about the average that have been out. I need to wipe my hands now on the cloth that I've just made wet. Do need another one of these. I'll get a Preston one just to keep everything fair, eh? Yeah, I've got wet hands, that's annoying. This GoPro only. Audio should be fairly decent with right under my chin. So let's catch that one going in the net. Not fishing right out to the back, because I think it's a bit shallow out there. It's definitely shallower than where I was in the middle. The middle was quite deep, but out there it's fairly shallow. Wasn't convinced, wasn't 100% there'd be fish out there, but I've seen fish moving out there. I've seen fish moving close into the edge over here, so I thought it was worth chucking it out there and giving it a go. In the wind, it's not the easiest spot to hit, so I had to stand up to cast. Get the line nice and tight, give it a bit of oomph. A bit of a heavy feeder on there. And I think these are hybrid feeders because I'm packing them by hand. Putting a bit of feed in, putting the using an 8mm sinker. Yellow one. I always pick the yellow ones. There's not many yellow ones left in here. Probably need to buy some more. Just yellow seems to work more often than not. Maybe I'll see if they do just yellow ones. I'm going to try and get... We've had some nice amount of fish. Got £35 on the clicker. It's 12:30. It slowed down. It stopped. I stopped catching where I was catching in the middle, which I think is, again, colder weather fishing happens. You need to move around a bit. Caught a couple of nice skimmers, but decided I'd chuck it out the back, all the way out there, casting towards that yellowing tree in front. I mean, what's that? It's got to be 50 metres, isn't it? Could be more. I reckon it's about 50 metres. So this rod, this setup with this reel, 11 foot, 45 gram feeder, hit 50 metres, which is about what I expected to hit. I mean, the wind's definitely shortening my casts because got some sideways movement on it, so it's putting some bow in the line. No doubt we're going to be seeing a few more of these in the next few months. Don't know what that banging's about. If anybody knows what that banging's about at Albans Lakes or near Albans Lakes, maybe you can share it with me in the comments. So if you've enjoyed the video today, please take a look at the others I've got on the channel. Don't forget to give me a like and please subscribe. Looking forward to making lots more videos during the winter. So catch up with me soon. It'd be nice to catch another fish before I go out. So I've just changed when I was fishing. I cast it out the back there with a 45 gram hybrid feeder. I wasn't hitting the clip every time with a 30 gram feeder. Just needed a little bit more. And I don't trust method feeders for the bait to stay on them when you're casting at 5, to be honest. The hybrid gives the bait a little bit more protection. And this one's been out there 6 minutes, I suppose. Playing it for a couple of minutes, nearly. It's quite a long way to bring these fish in. Let's come up early. I think this could be a bream. No, it's not a bream. Never known a bream do that. Not unless it's a big one. So this has come from the other side. Dragged it right across the lake. I don't want to get in my net. Look how tough it is. That £5 variant. I'll give myself £5 for that one. Right, back to where I started, roughly in the middle. Fish! 5 minutes. Feels heavier than a bream. Quite much so. Nodding now. Sun's come out to say hello. Huh. Every time. Doesn't want to get in that net. Angry carp. Another good £5 that one. Not holding them up because they're just too angry and I don't want to drop them. But yeah, I'm going to cast out. I'm going to spend another half hour catching fish, but Albans Lakes, St Albans, the Match Lake. I like it. I'll be back. So I've just pulled up on the drive after getting back from St Albans, fishing at Albans Lakes today on the Match Lake, and I've got to say I'm quite surprised by, especially the beginning, how many fish I caught in that first hour. Yeah, didn't know what to expect today with weather getting colder and colder, and there was a big storm yesterday, so could have been a bit unsettled today. But carp were biting when I got there, and I caught a few early on. It got quieter, they stopped biting, started hooking into some of the larger skimmers that are in there, so I decided to cast it out the back to the shallower water out there where the reeds were, probably about, I'm going to guess it's about 40-50 metres. I'm going to have a look on Google Maps, see if I can work that out, because it'd be interesting to know how far I was casting with that 11-foot rod. But yeah, I caught one out there. The difficulty was the side wind. It was putting a big bow in my line, and I'm pretty sure I was moving the feeder as I was sinking the line and tightening down to it, so that wasn't ideal. But I caught one on a 45 gram hybrid feeder. Trust the hybrid feeders a bit more for a longer chuck. You're more likely to keep your bait inside them to the bottom. But I came in close because I could see a few fish close into the edge. Came in probably about 15 metres, I suppose, just a little underarm lob. But I missed a couple of bites there, but didn't catch the fish, so went back out where I started in the middle on the hookable expander, and caught another carp and a few nice skimmers, nice big skimmers. A pretty big one there at the end, nearing £3 I reckon, that last one. So all in all, I've got to be happy with what I caught today. I was probably fishing from 10 to probably 2:30, so not a massive weight compared to what you see on the matches, but it's certainly not full on when I'm fishing, because I'm trying to film and I'm doing bits and pieces. So it's, if I was just focusing on the fishing, I have no doubt I could catch more, but I'm there for the fun and I enjoyed myself, and it was a good day's fishing at Albans Lakes today. So I shall be writing that up shortly, and it'll be on the website. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, please take a look at the other videos I've got on the site. Just getting into the winter stuff now, which is going to be interesting because I don't fish in winter, so I'm learning all this stuff. And again, I was a bit confused this morning on what I should be doing, but the guy in the fishing shop that's on site at Albans Lakes said method feeder's doing well, so I just went out with a method feeder, and he wasn't wrong. I'm sure somebody a little bit more focused could have at least doubled what I caught today. But if you like what you're seeing, please give me a like and please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.